Welcome. This is our Saturday Night Live iCoinPro training tonight. Actually, cryptocurrency training. This has been a very, very long day. I think I'm working on about 2.5 hours sleep because of what's been taking place for the last 24 hours. For those of you who have not been paying attention, now as I speak right now, the value of Bitcoin is at $3,953. I think that is the highest it has ever been. As I'm speaking right now, Ethereum's at 302, Litecoin at 45. Probably by tomorrow, it might be by tonight. It seems to happen when the rest of the world wakes up. You know, they're still asleep right now. So give it another 3 hours, and that's probably going to cross 4,000. Last night, it had crossed 3,800, I think around 1 or 2 a.m. my time. Well, it just switched again, 3967. So I'm going to keep an eye on this while we're doing this training because it might cross over in the middle of the training. That's going to be huge. So if you're brand new, welcome. My name is Brandon Ivey. I'm based out of Los Angeles, California, and you might be saying to yourself, what is he so excited about? What does all this mean? What is this crypto crap and Bitcoin stuff that I keep hearing about all over the place? And most importantly, what does it mean to me? How is it impacting my life? Why should I even care? See, understand that we are currently undergoing the fourth industrial revolution, the greatest economic and financial shift in wealth in the history of mankind. Technology is being created underneath our nose that is more important than the internet. And I want you to think about that for a second. It is more important than the internet. You see, if you're my age, I just turned 41. I know what life was like before the internet. I remember the 1993, I think it was, Today Show, where they asked a question on the Today Show, what's the internet? What's email? I know what life is like writing letters back and forth to my girlfriend across the country because we couldn't afford long distance. My children, however, grew up with the internet. They don't know what life is like without it. I mean, when your Wi-Fi gets shut off at home or the internet goes down, even here, for just 30 minutes, my wife acts like the world is ending. 30 minutes with no internet? Kids don't know what to do. But that pales with blockchain technology. Say, whoa, what is that? Well, that's the whole point of iCoin. It is education. I'm going to give a link to a video at the end where a gentleman explains that Bitcoin itself is going to get up to $13,000 maybe by less than a year from now per Bitcoin. It might get close to $7,000 per coin by the end of this year. And that Americans are dangerously behind on knowledge of this and innovation. That the rest of the world is picking up on this ASAP. You want to know why? This is why it's important to pay attention to what's going on in the rest of the world. And I'm only going to spend just a brief time on this because this is important to understand. When you see what Russia's doing and what China's doing, Japan is doing, when you look at our competitors, allies, and our enemies, there has been two major things that the United States has always been able to rely on over the past 70 years that has maintained global dominance since World War II. Most people in our education system is so bad, Americans don't even know this. But it's two things. Our dominance of the US dollar as kind of the world's currency and our military might. Those two things is what establishes and maintains the status quo of the American dominance on a global scale. And don't you think our competitors would love the day they don't have to be under the dollar rule? Would love the day that they don't have to be beholden to US and Western banks, that they can have their own destiny in their own hands. Don't you think Russia and Putin would love to have the resurgence of the Soviet Union again? How do you think they can make this happen? Well, you need to chip at who the big dog is, and the big dog is the United States, backed by the U.S. dollar. That is at an unprecedented debt ceiling right now. We're in debt, but we still control the banks. Therefore, we control the world. You know that old saying, whoever controls the money controls the governments. What cryptocurrency is allowing other governments to do, and the reason why countries like China, Japan, Russia, India, and the rest are legalizing it so quickly, is because it gives them an alternative to the US dollar. In fact, an article came out a couple of days ago. I did a video on this where it said Russia is spending $100 million on Ethereum mining. They want to be the largest source of mining Ethereum in the world. Russia. And the subheading, because it's not controlled by Washington. You don't think Putin is behind this? Anything to undermine? And why? Why is that important? Well, when the world in any country starts to act up and go crazy, what does the United States do? We throw sanctions on them, right? We threw sanctions on Russia right now. We've got sanctions on North Korea. We've got sanctions on Iran. We'll sanction anybody because what sanctions does, it paralyzes a government. It paralyzes their ability. It blocks up all their bank accounts. It blocks up their ability to do business and with other countries, to bring goods and services in. It cripples them. That's how we bend them to our will. But what happens if we can throw as many sanctions on them as we want, but it doesn't matter because they're not even using the US dollar or Western banks. They're using cryptocurrency. So a sanction doesn't hurt them. That leaves the United States with only one other alternative to maintain world domination: our military. Which means we'd have to flex our military to kind of get our way. Because we now have diplomacies off the table because we can't threaten sanctions anymore. This is why the rest of the world is moving very quickly on this technology, and why the United States is moving very quickly to try to regulate it to maintain the status quo. Now that I got that current history lesson out of the way, so you understand how it's affecting you, the US dollar that we're all so used to is not worth the same today as it was yesterday, and it never will be. It's going down in value, which is why the world's billionaires, especially Americans, the Rothschilds, the Bill Gates, all of them, to Richard Branson's, are putting a percentage of their wealth into cryptocurrency. They're getting prepared. Bank of America owns over 20 patents on blockchain technology. They're prepared. Russia's coming out with their own cryptocurrency coin itself. I think of it. It's on the article. And creating their own bank around it. Being prepared. The rest of us. I don't mean this disrespectfully, but the rest of us sheep. That's just trying to pay our bills from month to month. We're just trying to survive and live our lives, to buy our house, buy our cars, put our kids through school, and to have a basic life. We are clueless to cryptocurrency. We have no idea what's going on. You know, the first time I heard about cryptocurrency was 2013. The first time I posted about it on social media was August 1st, 2014, where a business partner of mine in another company, she's a California girl who has lived for the past decade in Japan. She owns a restaurant there. Her name is Tracy Consoli. She became famous out there because she was the very first person in Tokyo that had a Bitcoin ATM machine. The very first person. And I posted about it August 1st, 2014. Where do you think I might be today had I taken Bitcoin serious in 2014 like I'm taking it serious today? I'd be a multimillionaire right now. Now, if I could transport that knowledge 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago now, well, actually, almost identical 3 years ago, August 1st, 2014, I'd be a multimillionaire right now. But it's still not too late. But Americans have no idea. I was talking to my brother the other day. I said, do you understand what cryptocurrency is? He said, what is that, kryptonite? He knows Bitcoin. He's heard of that. But even then, he doesn't know what that is. You know, cryptocurrency is a type of exchange that uses encryption to secure transactions and control the creation of new currency units. Crypto coins are a subset of digital coins. Bitcoin was created in 2008, open source 2009, and became the first decentralized crypto coin. Most Americans have no idea what this is. And you want to know when they're going to figure it out? They're going to wake up one morning, they're going to leave their house, go to the grocery store, drive around town, and they're going to start seeing Bitcoin ATMs all over the place. Are you ready for digital money? They're going to start to see this everywhere you go. That's Tim Miller right there. He woke up not too long ago. He was I will call it a Bitcoin basher for the past year and a half. Not because of the technology itself, but because of network marketing and MLM companies that were coming out taking advantage of this and scamming people. So it put the whole Bitcoin bad taste in his mouth. But you're going to start seeing these ATMs all over the place. Look at this chart in the middle here. This is crazy. Without making any further assumptions, the $1 million Bitcoin will arrive on or around August 13th, 2020. That's less than 3 years from now. Given current evidence, the end of year value of Bitcoin for this year and going further, a further 5 years will be 2017. We're looking at 7,000 by the end of the year. By the end of 2018, 46,000. 2019, 307,000. 2020, 2 million. 1 year later, 13.7 million. 2022, 91 million. This is what they're projecting per Bitcoin. It also shows that in 5 years' time, if nothing is done, then we can expect Bitcoin to be more important than any other payment mechanism on the planet. By the end of 2022, there will be over 19 million Bitcoin in the money supply, with the potential market capitalization approaching $200 trillion. Right now, it's at about 140 billion right now. Over the last 12 days, just Bitcoin and Ethereum reached the entire market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies from the past 8 years, 91 billion in 12 days. Since July 31st till today, 91 billion was added. This is no joke. This is not something that we can dismiss. Other market, if you look at the past, price of one Bitcoin token, 2009, it was far less than a peso, 0.0001%. 2010, 7 cents. 2011, $15. 2012, it went down to $7. 2013, $100. 2014, $600. 2015, it went back to $20. 2016, $750. 2017, let me look again as I speak, it is at 3,964. Harvard came out with a report 3 days ago that stated that Bitcoin is currently following what's called Moore's Law. Moore's Law, what does that mean? Well, mathematical equation, it is doubling every 18 months. But because of compound, it's moving much faster than that. It's going to get to a point where it's doubling every 15, 30 days. Doubling. That goes back to this chart here. Look at these years. Even look at 2018. The reason why it's going to jump from 7,000 to 46,000 seemingly overnight is because right now in the United States, less than 1% of Americans are involved or even know what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is. By February 2018, which is September, October, November, December, January, 6 months from now, we're going to cross the 1 to 2% threshold of Americans being woken up to understanding what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is and wanting to get involved. It's a river of money is going to be pointed in this direction. So those of you early adapters, you want to have as many coins as you can now because it's going to shoot up. So if you say to yourself, I'm too late, I missed the boat, I should have bought Bitcoin when it was $500, it's almost 4,000 now, I'm too late. No, you're not. Because in a couple of years, You're going to wish and remember when it was only $3,000 per Bitcoin. I'm wishing right now it was back to 1,500. And I remember when it was 1,500, people were saying, "Oh, it's too expensive." The first time I bought Bitcoin, it was a little less than $700 per coin. I'm kicking myself. That's just a year ago. Bought up. In fact, there was a time I had, I think, 3 or 4 coins last year, and Christmas time was coming up. And you know what I did? I sold the coins so I could use that for Christmas money. I'm kicking myself for doing that. That's less than a year ago, last December. But I didn't know. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like now. Now let's get to that. You didn't know. You want to, give yourselves a round of applause for being on this training because you are hearing information that 99.9% of Americans are clueless about right now. That puts you ahead of the game. You're on the starting line before they even know a game is about to be run. Knowledge is power. Here's what you do to get in the game, and this is for those of you who don't have $100,000 to just put into this, to invest. For those of you that don't have 50,000 or 10,000, you might not have any money whatsoever. Here's what you do to get started. It's called knowledge. Get educated. We've got a program in place that's going to teach you this. That's what iCoinPro is all about. It's going to teach you. We've got the training platforms here. Core training, advanced training, and the micro profit system. The micro profit system is the most important part after you're getting educated. Why? Because it's going to teach you how to let your money work for you. Put it in your hands. I'm proud of myself because today I just finished my micro profit training system. I got my certificate. And I will be getting, I already pay somebody to do my own trading, but I want to learn this myself. And I'm going to begin my trading tomorrow myself. You can start as low as $10 or $10,000. It's up to you. Trading is trading. And what we're coming out with in October is an app that's going to be your virtual assistant. Now, in the cryptocurrency space, because people tell me all the time because of social media, they don't know where to begin. There's advertisements all over the place. Join me here, join me there, and we promise and guarantee we're gonna double your bitcoins and double your money and triple it. And you see stuff like that, run. You'll see stuff say, we're launching a brand new coin. You got to jump on board and you're going to get rich because you're going to get the coin when it's only a couple of cents. And what if it goes to $50 per coin? You don't know if that's going to happen. Most of them are going to fail. Unless you've got a lot of money and to go ahead and risk, I stay away from the ICOs. I have a 3-formula system when it comes to cryptocurrency. Number 1, education. That's what iCoinPro is. Education. We're not buying any coins. We're not doubling your coins. We're not trading your coins for you. You're simply getting your feet wet. You're getting educated about what this industry is all about. That is the most important. So you understand the signs, you understand the language. When something gets approached to you, you know if it's legit or if it's fake. You're learning a real trade, meaning you're learning a skill set that you can make your money work for you whenever you want to. How would you like to be able to have 20 to 30% a month on your money because you're getting micro trading of 0.5 to 1% a day that you're doing yourself? Let that compound for 6 months. You start with $1,000. I need to add that slide on here. You start with $1,000 and you're trading yourself, and all of a sudden you get that 1,000 to 6,000. You turn that 6,000 into 30,000. You turn that 30,000 into 100,000 on your own trading. That's what people do in the stock market. Let your money work for you. The second thing, well, this is the second thing, trading. That's the second pillar. Education, number 1, trading, number 2, and the third is mining. Mining is the backbone of this industry. But we don't want to jump ahead. You've got to get educated first. And that's what iCoinPro is going to teach you. It's going to teach you the education part. Now, here's what I want to show you. For those of you who say, you know what, Brandon, this is actually depressing. And I had somebody tell me this. They said, this is actually depressing. I'm like, why? Why is it depressing for you? And they said, because with all of this that's going on, I don't have the money to play the game. I see friends of mine that's dropping 1,000 and 10,000. I don't have that. I'm just trying to pay my rent and buy food and groceries. That's okay. Let me show you how to raise the money. How would you like that? How to raise the money by pure work ethic. I don't want to call it hustle. But iCoinPro is more than just an education platform. We're also going to reward you while you learn. We're going to show you how, by sharing this business, that you can earn an income at the same time. The first is what we call our 2x14 forced matrix. Our 2x14 forced matrix. Here's what this means. When you enroll somebody, I don't want to use that word. When you share this business with other people, because if you don't know much about cryptocurrency, don't you think somebody else may not know about it as well? They need education as well. This is the easiest business that I have been in over 10 years to share with other people. I'm not selling some juice product. I'm not selling them coffee. I'm not selling them something that they've got to ingest and then make them feel good. The conversation goes like this. I know you see Bitcoin popping up all over the place. How much do you know about cryptocurrency? Man, not much at all. I see some ATM. I heard my friend is investing in it. I'm like, you got to get this program. It only costs 39 bucks a month. This program is going to teach you everything you need to know about crypto and even how to trade it for yourself. This is called wealth generation right here. 39 bucks a month. Every time you share this, you're going to earn $15 to $25 per person who signs up, and they can take a free tour. We get paid in Bitcoin or direct deposit. I advise get paid in Bitcoin and don't pull the money out. Get paid in Bitcoin, and you're going to use that money to make more money. You're going to use that money to hold on to and let the Bitcoin rise as it has, like $1,000 in 24 hours. You can use it to trade. You can use it to save up money to buy yourself mining machines. That's going to get you even more cryptocurrency. I have mining machines right now that's mining me Litecoin, Ethereum, and next week Ethereum Classic. Passively every single day. It's just coming like clockwork. But now you can also build a business here. Spread the word. This is like a movement that we're starting here. We need to educate our people. They don't have to pay to go to Duke University, Harvard, to try to learn cryptocurrency. They can get that knowledge right here for 39 bucks a month. You guys should have 100 people on your team in a week. On our leaderboard, you consistently see myself and Tim Miller and James always at the top. Because we're talking to people. Do you know about cryptocurrency? You need to get informed. Here, take the tour. It's almost at this point irresponsible for somebody to ignore this industry. Irresponsible for somebody to not want to be educated. Once it hits $10,000 per Bitcoin, that's when the masses are going to start to really pay attention. You have a head start right now to get yourself positioned before that happens. And then all of a sudden, here's what's going to happen. People that's been talking bad about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency because they don't understand, all of a sudden they're going to run out here and act like they're God's gift to cryptocurrency. but they've got a network of people, and they're going to enroll 4,000 or 5,000 people in 30 days. Don't you want those people in your organization? It's going to happen. You want them in your group. So here's another way you get paid the fast start, $15 to $25 per person, depending on your rank. The other way is a 2x14 forced matrix. Let's say you don't share this with anybody at all, but your upline does, and you fill up 10 levels deep, just 2 getting 2 getting 2, 10 levels deep. You're still going to earn $2,046 a month in Bitcoin. I want you to think about that. You know what the price of Bitcoin is right now. Can you imagine getting $2,000 extra a month in Bitcoin? Let's say you actually do share with other people and you become at least a 2-star. You know what a 2-star is? You enrolling 3 and having 20 people on your team. Not from spillover. That's it. When you guys understand, I can't sleep at night when you think about this. Just 20. I do that in 40. I'll do that myself in 48 hours. Just 20. You're now going to get paid 12 levels deep. So when this gets filled out, we're now talking about $8,000 a month in cryptocurrencies once that fills up. 3 getting 3 getting 3. 12 levels deep. This is for those of you that's broke. You don't have any money, but you got a mouth. You got a Facebook account. You have a YouTube channel. All you're doing is posting, talking about cryptocurrency. Get educated. Take the tour and duplicate. We're now at August 12th. I wouldn't end this month without being at least a 3-star. What's a 3-star? Having a total of 100 people on your team, not from spillover. 3 getting 3 getting 3. One, you're going to get paid $25 on every person you share this with. But the other, you're now going to get paid 14 levels deep. When this fills up, that's $32,000 a month in Bitcoin. Now, that's not going to happen for everybody. Let's just be realistic. We're talking about 30, 40,000 people, 50,000 people on your team. But it's a forced matrix. If everybody does their part, it will. This company is looking at having 1 million active members worldwide. 1 million. This is the easiest way that you can raise funds so that you can get into the crypto game and let your money work for you. Just by sharing an education platform. You're not out there talking about, oh, you're going to buy Bitcoin in my company, I'm going to double your money. And then you get shut down by the SEC and somebody ends up going to jail because you're selling securities. This is an education platform with the topic being cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Dash, Zcash, etc., etc., etc. This is a no-brainer. For the life of me, I have no idea why the masses that's involved now is not blowing this thing up like your life depends on it. I want to give you a vision of 12 months from now because I'm looking at the people who got started 12 months ago. I want to give you a vision. You're a multi-millionaire. You have changed your family's financial situation forever because you took action today. We're on a 90-day run to $5,000. What could you do with $5,000 a month? What could you do with that? I'm beyond just talking about paying your bills. I'm talking about investing it. What could you do with that? Putting it back into trading for the Bitcoins. We've got people. Jarrett Coleman, he did a live today, and you saw him in a sports car Mercedes. The person that was driving the car 12 months ago was broke, negative 7,000 plus in his bank account, negative. He got involved in Bitcoin trading. He's a millionaire today. If he can do it, so can you. That's all I see. I have, after 18 years in this industry, retired and walked off my job at 35 years old. I've made 7 figures in this industry. Is nothing compared to what we're sitting on right now. I basically hit the reset on my entire career and did a 180 flip or a 360-degree flip. It is all about this because they're doing it. The rich people are getting richer. Why not us? So wealth change. So here's the game plan. You may ask yourself, what do I need to do? If you're not signed up, get signed up. Get signed up and hit 1 star your first 24 hours. If you're not a 1 star right now, all I can say is shame on you. I don't, by any disrespect, trust me on this. This is training. This is training here. I want to help you. I want you to be positioned. This is happening. Let me see. What's Bitcoin at right now since I've been talking? $3,989 since I've been talking. It might cross before I'm finished tonight. $4,000 mark. Just July 16th, less than a month ago, was at $1,901 per coin. Had you bought one full coin then, you would have gained $2,000. You would have made $2,000 in less than 30 days by doing nothing but sitting on it. So I'm saying this with love. I don't know what it is you're doing, what it is you're saying. If you're talking at all, there's no reason why you should not have at least 3 and be a 1 star on a program that costs $39 that can teach you how to become a millionaire 12 months from now. Farmer John says he can't hear. Can you guys hear me? If you can still hear me, type Y in the chat box. If you can still hear me, type Y in the chat box. I want to make sure we're still good to go. All right, let me type John, refresh. By any means necessary, you got to be a 1 star and have at least 3 people. And then what you want to do is have those 3 duplicate what you did. You need to tell them, you got to have your 3. Knock out your 3. And they duplicate. Just by doing it 3 levels down, you're going to have more than 20 people on your team, which now puts you at the 2-star level. Once you're at the 2-star level, you're making $20 per person you enroll. At this point, your goal should be to be on the leaderboards. You want to be on the leaderboard. Let me pull up, let me add this. Every month, myself and my sponsor, Tim Miller, has made it a point to be on the leaderboard. Ranks, is this the one here? Yeah. Rank for August? Or is this July? Yeah, leaders for the month of August. Look at me there, number 2. Tim, number 5. I think this is old. I think a couple days old. I think I'm down to 4 or 5, and Tim is at 1 or 2. iCoinPro, leaderboard. Got sign in. I'm not saying this to toot my own horn. We believe in leading by example. You know, I'm at number 3. Tim's down to number 7. We'll change that. Ooh, this person came up. Frank Asmeyer. What was last month? For the month of July. Was he on there? Oh, yeah, he was number 1 for July. So that's the guy we're chasing right now, Frank. He was number 1 in July. He's currently number 1 right now. All right, Frank, coming for you. That's what you do. You want to hit the leaderboards. Now, by doing that, here's what's going to happen. Once you get 100 people on your team, you're going to hit 3-star. Then the march to Star Elite, 500 on your team. That is when you're going to start getting matching bonuses and getting paid down through infinity. You know, here's the matching bonuses side. as a star elite, 50% matching bonus on the people you purchase. 3% on the 5th level. This is how Tim, in his last company, because it's the same comp plan, made $100,000 in his first 6 months. This is why we're doing the 90-day challenge. You want to get to 500 members on your team. How? Not by you getting 500. My personally, I'm going to sign up 500 by myself. But just by your team getting 3, getting 3, everybody doing their part. Everybody's going to have the Bitcoin is going to rise. What if you make it a goal? I'm going to have at least 1 Bitcoin in the next 2 months. I'm going to make enough money to have at least 1 Bitcoin. You have 1 Bitcoin over the next 2 months. 2018. 1 Bitcoin's worth $46,000. You got that right, Tone. This is being recorded. 1 Bitcoin, $46,000. You didn't buy it, you earned it. That should be everybody's goal. And you use this program to make the money. Why you're sitting at no people or 1 person enrolled is mind-boggling to me. I would not sleep until it's done. If I've got to find 3 families educated and I'm paying the $39 for you right now, you're going to pay me back, but I'm getting you in the system. By any means necessary right now. Now, legally, I'm not condoning going to mortgage your home or any of that kind of stuff. But our lives depending on this right now. It will never be this low again. It will never be. I'm going to look at it again. Where are we at now? Oh, it crossed 4,000 and then went to 3,999. I got to screenshot this as I'm talking. I got a screenshot. It had briefly crossed 4,000 while I'm talking. This is the highest ever. Ever. Yeah, I'll even upload it on here. This is how fast this is moving. If I had $100,000 cash right now, I would be a millionaire in less than 6 months. I know exactly what to do with it. Yeah, here we go. Here's this screenshot. Look at this. This is as I'm talking right now. It had briefly looked at 4,000 and rolled to $3,999. This is sick. I'm sick to my stomach right now. We should have 1,000 people on our team right now. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of who's going to do it. Who wants it bad enough? Who wants it? Can you taste it? Can you feel it? 7 figures 12 months from now. Okay, so how we're going to talk to people, because this it blows my mind. People ask me this question. I don't have anybody to talk to. What do I do? Facebook. Go to my Facebook page. Go to Tim's Facebook page. Copy exactly what we do, and then just put your link on there. It's a simple question. Are you guys seeing what's going on with this Bitcoin thing? I'm going to post this on Facebook right now. So as I'm talking, let me post this. I'm going to show you exactly, and you just copy exactly what I'm about to post. Ladies and gentlemen, I am doing a live training as I type this, and Bitcoin briefly crossed $4,000. By the time I did a screenshot, it rolled back to $3,999. What are you waiting for? Take the freaking free tour and get in the game. www.teachmecrypto.net, and then I'm going to post that screenshot. Copy the post and put your link. Don't share it. Okay? Don't share it. Save that link onto your computer, copy exactly what I said, post it on your page and put your link, and then add that photo. I just did that on Facebook right now, and I'm gonna like it, so it's gonna get some traction. This is crazy. Tony said, it's at 4,020 now. I mean, it's like this high score on a video game, right? You can't keep up. Yeah, it's $4,019. Wow, this is freaking unbelievable. Up $1,700 over the past month. This is crazy, and people are just playing with this. We should this 1 week. My record. Our team, we put 2,000 people in business in 2 days before on a product that costs like $300 to join. This is one time $79 and $39 a month. Are you telling me we can't, with the way this is growing, we can't put 50 people in 2 days, 3 days? We should be posting this stuff like crazy everywhere. This should be the only talk of the town right now. It's not going to happen again. And then we take our money and we flip it, and we flip it, and we flip it. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because I'm going to be pacing the halls trying to figure out who else can I talk to? What more do I need to do? What videos can I make? By the way, our team name, and you're going to see, I'll make a video on this, is now, you see we've got Team Elite. It's Team or the, whatever you want to call it, TCA, the Crypto Alliance. Because we've got guys like myself, Jairus Coleman, Tim Miller. We've never worked together before. So we are now aligning our forces together. We're coming together. Team Alliance, TCA, or the Crypto Alliance, whatever you want to say. So I don't know what else to say. If you guys have any comments or questions, you can go ahead and post it if you got any comments or questions, and I would address it. But all we've done is post it on Facebook and talk to people. And we told them, you got to get in the game now. What are you waiting for? All the people taking a free tour, looking at it, what's wrong with you? It's irresponsible not to. Get a Bitcoin for your son or your daughter and let them sit on it for 5 years. I have a 10-year-old. Can you imagine what it's going to be worth by the time he turns 20? This is crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm all out. I'm all in by any means necessary. I want to have 1,000 members on our team by the end of this year, but I can't do it by myself. What goals do you have set for where you want to be? Are you a 1-star? I'm not talking about because you bought a certain rank to get there. Are you a 1-star? Are you a 2-star? Are you a 3-star? Do you have goals? What is your timetable of getting that done? Someone else asked me this. Why is it moving so fast? Here's why. Fear. People are afraid that a war is about to break out with North Korea, that we're about to bomb them. And whenever that happens, sometimes the market rises, but sometimes it hits. People don't know what's going to happen. This fool's threatening nuclear weapons. Wants to nuke Guam. We don't know what the little midget's going to do over there. So people are moving their investments and their money into crypto to be safe, into Bitcoin. That's why this sucker is shooting up so hot, so fast and so high. There will be a market correction. I predict it's probably going to come back down, but we haven't even hit the ceiling yet. So we don't know how much longer this is going to continue to ride. But there'll be a correction, and it'll come down to probably 3,200, 3,300, 3,400. And it'll hover there for a little bit. And then it's going to skyrocket because they're predicting by the end of the year it should get close to $7,000 per coin by the end of the year. And when 2018 rolls around, you know how people are, New Year's resolution, New Year, cryptocurrency is everywhere. The people who aren't paying attention, that start to pay attention, that got money, they got 50 grand sitting in the bank doing nothing, they're going to look at this, oh, let me give me 5 coins. The sucker's going to jump to 40,000 per coin. You want to be in the game before that takes place. So I will end by playing the iCoinPro video. We will have a team call tomorrow night where I will go over even more in strategy on what we want to accomplish for the week. Like, there should be no reason why people shouldn't even have 15 or 20 personally enrolled in this thing. You don't have to stop what you're doing. You don't have to leave your company if you're in a part of another network marketing company. You don't have to jump ship. You can keep doing what you're doing. Pull out your card, get your Bitcoin wallet for that matter. In fact, Tim Miller's got a crazy thing he's doing right now. He's saying, who wants free Bitcoin? So you know what he's saying to him? In fact, I'll go to his page right now and I'll read it word for word on what he's telling people. But he's saying what people need to have a Bitcoin wallet. If you don't have a wallet, you need to get that set up ASAP. You need that Bitcoin wallet. So what he's doing, he's giving people his Coinbase link and saying, here, go to this link, and once you get it set up and you take the free tour, I'm going to send you $1 to your Bitcoin wallet. Now, when that person adds at least $100 to their wallet, Tim's going to get $10, $10 because it's an affiliate. I'm going through his page right now. I'm going to find that post. Rise and grind, yeah. Look at that. He was tripping out when it hit 3,500. We're at 4,000 right now. All right, here we go. This is exactly what he said. And I'm going to copy this. Who wants free Bitcoin? I'm giving it away tonight only. Nothing to buy, and it's free. Go here and simply take the free tour and join the group free. Come here, done. That's it. Follow these instructions. He didn't put his link. Follow these instructions, and I will show you how to open a wallet. Oh, yeah, he did. And we'll send you Bitcoin. There is no catch. Go here, follow the steps, and I will pay you. It sends at midnight tonight. That's all he did, and he got a bunch of people. Oh yeah, I did it. Done. I did it. Someone said, "This is a joke, right, Tim?" Absolutely not. Who wants Bitcoin? So done. So he got like 7, 8 tour takers just from that. It cost him $7. What if just 2 or 3 of them upgrade? He's making $25 per person that upgrades. So he made his money right back. You know what? I'm going to copy this sucker. I'm going to do that right now on my own. Because it's what, almost 7 o'clock? Yeah, I'm going to copy this. Who wants free Bitcoin? my 10-year-old says, I do. I want free Bitcoin. Nothing to buy. It's free. Go here, take the free tour, and join the group for free. Come here, done. That's it. Follow these instructions, and I'll show you how to open up a Bitcoin wallet. There is no catch. Go here. Okay, now let me delete. He's got his wife account there. I'm gonna put mine there. HTTP. Teach me crypto.net. And then I'm gonna post the picture the same. I'm gonna post the same exact picture he did. See, this whole thing's about copying. Copy what somebody else is doing that's having success. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. Copy that, post. Bam. Let's see how many tour takers I get tonight. All right, we're coming up on the top of the hour. So I bought $10 of Bitcoin tonight. That's right. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, I was going to play that last video. Let me get that video ready for you. And let's put our heads down and go to work, guys. Me and Tim, we are actually sitting back and we're looking to see who's going to be the superstar. Who's going to step up? It's one thing to know about it. It's one thing to see it. It's a complete other thing to take action, like you're hungry. Who sees it like we do? Because if you do, you'd have 5, 10, 15, 20 people signed up ASAP. And then you work with those 2 people. Duplicate 2 getting 2, 3 getting 3. You're a 3-star overnight. You're taking that money and you're using it to buy more Bitcoin. And you want to do it while it's still low. Because $4,000 is still low for where this thing is going. So as I end, since I'm recording this, I will state I'm ending this recording. Bitcoin is at 3,980 as we end. See you all tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on the 712 number. I'll put that number in the chat box. 712-432-0075. PIN code 865707 pound. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. See you then. Here's the video. Let me close these things out. God bless and good night, everybody. And I'll get the recording out as soon as possible. Bye-bye.